What's going on, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed. BSin in the shed as we do every Monday night. Glad to have you all with me. How is everybody doing? I hope the week's starting off all right for everyone. Hope the week isn't already looking to be a bunch of Mondays ahead of you. Hopefully you'll get to the weekend pretty quick here and back out to the rivers or to your sheds and garages and bathrooms or wherever you do your prospecting. Get yourself some shiny. At least I hope that's at least what you guys do on the weekends. Every now and then, play with a little dirt. Otherwise, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense why you watch my channel. Because that's what I do. Though I'll admit, I watch some weird stuff. The wife has me watching some dude doing yard work. I don't get it. You know? It's just some guy goes around chopping the shit out of people's yards. Usually they're decrepit, super overgrown. But she's been watching this stuff recently on the YouTube, on the TV. So it's on the big screen. So it's just like, there's some dude mowing people's yards. And I found myself watching this stuff, and I don't know why. Because I don't want to do my own. I don't want to mow the yard. That's not something I want to do. So I don't know why I get so intrigued and I start watching somebody else doing this stuff. I don't get it. But the dude's got like 4 million views on most of his videos, so homie's doing something right. Makes me wonder if I need to branch out and do some other stuff. Just videos of me doing yard work. Hearing my own. What's going on, Dwayne? New patron here. Just want to give a shout out to Dwayne. What is happening? Welcome to the crew. You got yourself some Indicator Day? Awesome. Hope you have a good time going through it. I got to get some more gold, and then I'll try to whip up a few more bags of that. I like that one. That one was fun. Just got to remember what I did for it. I've been doing a couple custom painter jobs, commissions, if you will. So I won't say what they are. I'll leave that to the people who got them. But I'm having a lot of fun making pater. Got a whole bunch of rocks in, so gotta get to tumbling, get to chopping rocks. Well, good evening to you all. Glad you all could be here and hanging out. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope if you did get out to the rivers or to wherever you went and did your pay dirt prospecting, I hope you found some shiny. Hope you found a beautiful smile of gold similar to the one that I shared with you guys this weekend. That was nice. I paid for it, obviously. You know, like I say, you got to buy the extra gold if you want it to be there for sure. But when you get done with it, man, that's a pretty sight. That's a pretty sight to see all that gold. Big chunky pieces in your pan. I'm hoping I'm hoping when I go to Roaring Camp and get myself a pile of dirt, I'm hoping that's what I have to look forward to at the end of the week. I'm trying to get my sister to come out as well to rent a cabin for the week. And then that way, I can have her bring all the supplies and shit. Because, you know, she's got all her camping gear. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. But, you know, I mean, she lives down there, so she can bring all the camping extra gears and stuff, and I don't have to worry about hauling that shit with me. Then all the better. Because it's kind of semi-camping situation there, even in the cabins. So, I gotta figure out all the stuff I need to bring. I think I'm gonna ship her one of my toolboxes. Like mine, my toolbox, my compact one I made for myself. And then I'll borrow it from her when I go down there. Yeah, that last vid was awesome, man. There were some big ass chunks of. There was a big. I mean, it looked like a big cornflake, but man, it was gold. And that shit was almost a gram by itself. That was cool. Got it here in my picker jar. This is my gold. This is the stuff I keep for myself. Out of any gold pay dirt I get. Sometimes I'll throw it in to something. Throw a piece here and there. Yeah, for sure. Well, to be honest with you, I actually did the recording for that last Sunday. So on Saturday I did that crap bullshit dirt. And that just had me like all down, and I was all like, man, this sucks. What a crappy weekend. You know, I don't like giving you guys skunk reviews just because I know, you know, it's good information. But I feel like it's such a letdown of a video, you know? You guys want to see gold at the end, right? Everybody does. I do. And so like on Sunday, I'm like, I had nothing really to do, so I was just like, you know what? Let's just do another video. I got this stuff. I know it's gonna have gold in it because I paid extra to have extra, and I know what's guaranteed. And so I knew it was gonna be good, and that's good. You know, when you know you're gonna get some good gold out of the dirt, you can look forward to it, and it's about the hunt and about the reveal, right? When you don't know and you don't find anything, that's just all disappointing. That's just bullshit. You know, pay somebody $35 for some dirt that doesn't have a speck of gold in it, and they put bullshit gold leaf in it that just floats away. I don't want to talk about that again. We did that last week. We talked about that stuff. I want to talk about 5 grams. It was nice. It was nice. And it costs what it costs, but when you know, when you get almost 100% of your money back, that's pocketable. You know, you can put that in your vial and know that you didn't waste money because you had a good time getting it, and you still have your investment of gold. You're just turning one thing into another thing at that point. And getting some free dirt, which is good. You know, when you can find a seller that can give you that, bookmark their website because that's a good seller. They probably have a mine or access to some really good pay dirt, and they can make it like that. Not everybody can. You know, if it was that easy, there'd be a lot more options as far as real good pay dirt goes. Man, you just missed the safety meeting, man. I just fired one up right before the show. We'll wait a few minutes. As you can see, my eyes are already kind of heavy. Yeah, Gold Bay treats you well. They definitely do. I want to get some more Miners Depot. It's been a minute since I've done any of their dirt. I'm always pretty happy with their stuff as well. But I'm pretty sure they're tied up in Alaska. I know I saw their kids having some issues that they need to look after uh, on the Facebook. So, best wishes go out to them, and hopefully everything takes care and they can get back to making pay dirt, putting that stuff up, and getting it down my sluice. And of course, best wishes to the kid. But at any rate, I need more pay dirt. I gotta find some new sellers. I've gone through all the major sellers, and you always find little onesie twosies through Facebook and Etsy. I hate Etsy. Etsy dirt sucks. But sometimes you can find them on Facebook, people selling pay dirt. Usually eBay is where most people put it up if they don't have their own website. But if you don't know their website, you can't find their website. So little sellers don't tend to stay around too long. They burn themselves out pretty quick trying to keep up with demand. Western State Minerals, do they have a website that I can order dirt from? I think that's really what it comes down to, is can I order dirt from them? Because if they do, I'll place me an order and check that out. It's funny, I called a seller one time, or they called me, and they immediately knew that I was a YouTuber just because I used, as he said, I use big words. And he's like, yeah, prospectors don't use words like that. You must be like a YouTuber or something. It's like, God damn, you're good, man. It's like, yeah. Now I can't review stuff, man. Unless you already shipped it. Which he did, so I could, so it worked out. But I thought that was funny. You must be like a YouTuber or something. You use big words. Something like that. So I try not to call them and interact too much with the sellers before I get their dirt, just so they're not like, all right, on, thank you, Chris, appreciate you. But just so they're not like cued in, like, he speaks too eloquently. Them highfalutin, multi-syllable words. Don't get me wrong, I'm a country boy at heart. I grew up in the far suburbs of the very small town. We had a rodeo. I wore boots at one time in my life. And I believe I had a hat for a little while. And those fancy belts. Should I still wear those motherfuckers because they stretch beautiful things. Yeah, see, I don't want to talk to them because I don't want to ask a bunch of questions about their dirt. I want to buy it just like somebody who went to their page, saw it, and was convinced by their marketing to purchase their pay dirt and see what I get. I think that's the most real, straightforward way you can do a review. You don't interact with them, you just buy it and check it out. And me, as a nobody purchaser who just bought your product, this is my experience. That's how I always framed it up to kind of be, you know. It was always about, I want to go in as just anybody without like talking to them and being like, hey, why don't you give me a sweet deal, throw a little extra gold in there, and then be like, sure, I'll do that. The average buyer. How does the average person get their stuff? This is how it goes, and this is what you get. I guess I could piss some money away and just order some shit from eBay that may or may not be whatever they say is in or about it. And just be like, this one sucks, this one sucks, this one's alright, this one's good, these two suck. What am I smoking on? Dutch Treat is the sweet of tonight. Dutch Treat with Dutch Treat Keef added back onto it. I'm a whatever guy. I'm not either sativa or indica. Hybrid's good. It doesn't matter really if it tastes good. People say indica does this, sativa does that. It doesn't make any difference to me as long as it gets me, where I want to be. Does it smell good? Does it look good? Does it taste good? I'm in. And there's strains on both sides of the fence that could fall into those. Do I GPAA? Yes, I do GPAA. Yo. We only have a few claims up here in Washington, so I don't really get a whole lot out of it. And I've only went to one claim once, and didn't get anything. But I do appreciate what they do, bringing all things together and giving people an easy avenue to find claims, which are not necessarily easy to do, or to gain access to. So I continue to support them. I think I need to renew, though. I think I got a message recently saying that my stuff needs to be renewed. It's been a couple of years because I bought a 2-year pack that got a free 2-year pack. So I think I split it with B Greenie. I think it's who wound up getting it from me. But it's about time to renew. That's what I'm saying. At this point in time, everything is so hyper refined that all the things that you're after are in abundance in both strains. So, yeah. When am I going to view it? I don't know. I want to go soon. Speaking of that shit, I got my HPA today. I got my letter today. My permit is in. I got it. I just printed it out, and I'm ready to hit the beach. If you don't know what an HPA is, here in Washington, historically, we've been able to go out to the Cape of Disappointment, down in the southern tip of Washington, where the Columbia flows out to the sea. And the Columbia spits gold, and the dredges that dredge the Columbia scoop up a lot of that shit and spit it out to the sea right there at the Cape. So a lot of that shit is gold bearing because it's from up here. It's a lot of gold bearing dirt that gets sent out there, and then that gold gets washed back onto the beach. Now, recently, they changed the law so you can't do that. But they changed the law so you can't do that. Reasons. But somebody put it together in one of the local groups. Everything needed to file for the permits, and they shared it with everybody. So, like, hey, this is what you need. Fill out your info, send it to these people, boom, 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 boom. And today I got my HPA. So, now that just means I need to find a good weekend to go out there and dig some dirt. The most difficult part, I think, is getting the water out of the ocean. Because if those waves are crashing, it is not easy to get out there and hold a bucket against the wave. and fill that shit up. I'm gonna have to bring my waders and get up in it. Yes-ish. You can apply for the permits. They are going to be very, very hard pressed to come by, I think. But you can always apply for the permit. Whether you get it or not is based on your specific work order, and whatnot. Yeah, you got to get an EPEDS and also I don't know what all you need to get. But I have another one filled out for dredging. But I don't have. I don't really have a dredge. I have a hydroforce nozzle, which is a land dredge, which I think I can still use anyways. So it's a matter of taking the water out of the river. That's the problem, I believe. Funk's hot sauce. Nice. Funk's hot sauce. I'll try some Funk's hot sauce. If you drive out here, bring me some. If you happen to be driving through Washington. Yeah, you can't jump right into some good weed these days, man. You got to work your way up. Like, it's good though because they have it all graded out, so you know how much THC and everything's in it, so you can kind of be like, all right, I'm gonna go with the low tier stuff. Usually doesn't taste too great. If you want it to taste good, you're gonna be getting the good stuff. But you can take little edibles and stuff and work your way up that way. Build yourself a tolerance. Right, if you haven't smoked in a while, don't jump into waxes and anything like that. That'll blow your brain out. That'll be like, not like literal, so don't demonetize me, YouTube, but like in a metaphysical way. You'll need to take a nap or two. The gold out of the Columbia that winds up on the beach is the finest of the fine and the hardest of the hard. All that beating against the waves and all the dirt and everything, by the time the wave it gets to where it is, turns them into little saucers. So they're like little saucer pieces of gold. And if you think about a way a plate or a saucer is, it's kind of concave or convex, whatever the one that goes in is. A concave, I believe. And so there's a good spot there for air to get caught up under, and it can just float right off. So it's very floaty, and it's very fine. But there's an abundance of it. So if you got the right gear and you run it correctly, you can bring some of that home. So that's where that bad boy comes into play. That little my cubie. I got it all staged up with some Dream Mat. So the problem is I can't mount the bracket because I broke my drill. For fine, depends on how much. If there's a good amount of it, can run the Dream Mat Micro slow, get all the black sands out of there, magnet, sweep it. Then you can run it over to a blue bowl or just pan it. Just pan it out. Again, depends on how much material you got to go through. If you've got a big ass bucket of concentrates, you might want to run it down something and break it down a little bit more. Dry it out, run it through a magnet separator. Yeah, I broke my drill. Here, where'd it go? It's right over here. I'll show you. Can't think. So, if you know and you are a person who has a drill, you know that the chuck screws onto this piece, and inside the chuck there's another reverse threaded bolt that holds it in place so it doesn't backspin off the spindle. Well, I sheared that off, so it sheared right off. And this just kind of spun out. Still works, but I gotta get a reverse threaded, whatever size this takes, or use this as an excuse to buy a new one. A gold screw? No, never heard of that. Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. A wheel. The wheel. I do not have one, so I've never used one. Right, right. So like I say, I've been wanting to buy a new drill for a while, and I had no excuse to. Because this ancient thing that I've had for like 15 years has just been, it kicks, right? Listen. The thing still is perfectly fine. The metal bolt is what failed. So, you know, it's kind of a testament to the quality of a Ryobi drill from 15 years ago. Slap a new battery on this bitch and you're good to go. Now, will the new one hold up as well for as long? I don't know. We'll see. That's absolutely true. New tools are not of the same quality of the old yesteryear. It's sad to say. Do they? Well, I don't know. They always seem kind of pricey, like whenever I saw them, unless I found a used one. And I might still get one just to check it out, because I like checking out different products and gear and stuff. That's kind of a problem I have, because now I got to put stuff some places. Carl, yeah, I probably can. I probably can. I'll give them a call and ask them and see what they say. But if anything, I already ordered the new set. I already ordered that last night. I was like, you know what, Home Depot card, you need a workout. Let's order that. And no, you know what? I need an air conditioner for the shed too, because it's going to get warm here soon. And I figure, hey, let's add that there as well. So I got an air conditioner on the way for the window, and I had to get a little itty bitty one because I only have like 12 inches of window space to work with, which is a pain in the ass. But what can you do? But now we got a new drill on the way. And then maybe I'll find a replacement drill screw for this thing. And then I'll have 2 drills. And nothing wrong with having more than one. I'd love to switch, but I'm so deep in the Ryobi 1 world now that I can't get out, dude. You know, I got sanders, vacuums. I got a portable vacuum that takes the Ryobis. I got a chainsaw that takes the Ryobi battery. I got again, whoa, a testament to how well these were built. This is the saw that I got in the kit with that other Ryobi drill. Still works perfectly. I think this is even still the original blade. You know, so I got a hot glue gun. I even made a battery box, a DC battery box for my pump for at the river that uses Ryobi batteries, so I'm not switching out anytime soon. Yeah, the blue body Ryobi stuff, solid. Hey, what's going on, Dylan? How is it going? Yeah, fridge is about the only thing that I don't have out here. I don't think I really want one though, because the fridge has to run all the time. And this is supposed to be a solar powered shed, even though I have it plugged into the fucking to the house all the time. I did add that feature afterwards because the battery was just getting sucked down in about a day. So it's just not enough light to charge the damn battery. So, but I think a fridge might be a little bit much. I have a gas heater, propane heater, that I'm going to use for the winter. Make a subterranean tunnel system underneath the shed. That's not a bad idea. I'll just, under the cover of night, I'll fly in big shipping containers and I'll bring them and tuck them underneath the earth. The neighbors will never know. There will be a whole civilization underneath the hill behind them that they'd never know about. And it would just be me. I guess not really a civilization, but just a big open warehouse space underneath the hill. Though I'd probably get in some federal trouble because at the corner over here there's like a training ground or something that they never use, but it's technically, I guess it's federal land. And I'd probably go underneath them for a little bit. So that would probably get me in trouble. And if I go that direction, I'd have to dig extra deep because I'm on this side of the hill. Though I could go as far that way as I want. No, because over there is the water lake. But that's access to water. So that could be my breakout bunker. See, that would be the way, is to have a breakout bunker at your own house. That way you don't have to take off and go to it. You just go into it. Because I imagine it'd be hard to get places when the shit goes down. You want to have your hunker down place close to where you're going to be. That's probably at home. When the sirens go off, you just want to go down into the shelter. You don't want to have to drive 25 miles into the mountain to find your little spot. Now, if you're really baller, your whole house would drop down into the earth and then it would cover over with big steel iron fucking plates. That'd be the way. When am I heading to Colombia? I don't know, man. I don't have any. I don't plan beyond the week. So I only do like one plan beyond a week from now. And I'll let other people tell me where I'm gonna be. If there's good spots there that you know of, share with, and maybe I'll go check them out. Stock up on TP and see, you got it, man, right there. And food stuff. You probably want to have some food if you're going to be breaking out anywhere. Because if you're not, then you'll be stoned, hungry, and you won't have the shit because you won't have eaten nothing, so your TP will be useless. Cheetos. I like Cheetos. They're good. But I like the regular Cheetos, not the puffy ones. Not down with the puffy ones. I don't know why. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I'm slowly getting things where they need to be, kind of situated and put away. A lot of the build it up stuff is not needed in here anymore, so I can move it out of here completely. You know, some tools I don't need, so I took them back into the garage. Like, I don't need the jigsaw out here all the time. I can go back in the garage. So it's starting to get better out here. Starting to get a little bit more elbow room. It was starting to feel a little claustrophobic, and I was getting pissed because the whole point of the new shed was to get more elbow room, you know. But I'm finding my stride. Things are getting where they need to be. The solar system is working. The whole wiring of the unit is right. Well, I think I got the wires backwards, but they're backwards consistently, so it's fine. No frogs. No frogs have made their way home, unfortunately. Yeah, what can you do? I look for them all the time, but, you know, realistically, I know that Freddy's gone. Maybe I'll find a new pet. Maybe something that doesn't, like, hop away. Like a salamander. Because there's salamanders around here, too. And so if I find one, I'm going to capture it. And that'll be the new shed buddy. I'll put a proper tank out here for him. I have an extra, and I'll do it up for him. You know, I mean, if I'm going to steal him from his home, I can at least make it comfortable. That's the least I can do, you know. Otherwise, just kind of a bastard. But yeah, the shed's definitely feeling more comfy. I'm able to get more stuff done without having to put everything away and stuff. It's still it can be a little bit cramped in places. I gotta, like, behind the computer here is still a little bit of a mess. I need to build up a electronic station there so I can just keep everything kind of in the closet away from everything. Maybe then I can leave the laptop out here. I can lock it up. Or then I'll bring the other extra desktop that I have for this. Or the other. I got options. Either way, I'm going to start taking some of those options and using them. Now that I'm not Bitcoin mining anymore because it's pretty much dead, might bring that system out here for video streaming and stuff. Yeah, it's not really overly kid friendly. Kind of feel bad about that, but not really. I'm wearing mine. But I tell you guys, don't bring your kids here, man. They're gonna get a contact if you're not careful. What up, GS? How you doing, Jason? Good to see you. Well, shit. I've been sitting here babbling on. Y'all want to do some dirt? Y'all want to run some dirt down the sluice? See if we can find some freaking gold? Sound like a plan? I think so. Let's go to the sluice cam. All right. Now, you know where the Sluicy Cam dirt comes from. We got that roaring camp. I'm going to be there July 10th through 17th. So if you go down for the day tour, come down and say hi. All right.
A ceiling? I have some thermal wrap stuff. It's like a Mylar bubble. And I was gonna line the ceiling with that after I do a little bit of spray foaming. Yeah, this is too high. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the reminder on that. Do make sure to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. If you happen to stumble across the channel tonight and you're not a subscriber, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're at it. We do this every Monday, sometimes Friday, but usually Monday, depending on things and life and the way things gotta be. My kid's gonna be starting driver's ed here soon, so there may be days that I need to take him in on the Mondays. So for a while we may change up to Fridays for just a little bit. Ooh, there's some good gold you can see in here already. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if you happen to have purchased one of my toolbox sluices in the past, and you're interested in upgrading your pump to a DC pump, which I highly recommend, the control the DC pump has over the valve control on the AC pump is extraordinary. But I have kits that are now available on the Backyard Prospecting website under the Prospector Shop that you can use to convert your toolbox over to the new DC pump. It's really just DC pump, the hose, and the power supply that has variable control. Ooh, there's a lot more gold in there. Holy crap. This might have been a good scoop. Also, if you haven't already done so, click that link on top of the chat, leave a comment on that video, and you can be entered in to win this gold that we're looking at right here inside of a bag of my sloppy seconds. Special pay dirt that we give away every week to one lucky winner. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, like all the videos. Like everything. That way, as a team, we can defeat the algorithm. Going for that front page YouTube. What up, Bayou? Toss some garnets? Yeah, I can throw some garnet sand in there. No problem. I like doing that. That's fun. Whoa. There you go. A couple nice little chunkies. A nice big round piece too. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think you might be about right. 0.067 sounds about on. Well, let's get her suckered up and find out what we got. A little piece there, a couple little flowers there. There's that big chunker. Get some more of this black sand out of here. Nobody wants black sand. I mean, you're going to get some anyways in the new bag, but... Nice little piece of leafy gold. Feathery gold. All right. All right. Nah, no gold leaf. Yeah, where'd the held comment go? That was okay. That was an alright comment. It was shit. I'll say that myself. You know, I mean, there may not be much, if any, gold in some pay dirt, and I can accept that. But what I can't accept is deception by putting gold leaf in. Like, that's not okay. Oh, you guys can see I was using the torch over here, cooking the gold. It's hot. So, let's go back over here and hang out. Okay. So there you go. Let that cool down. Grab
grab my cigarette, because that's what it is. It's a cigarette. Man, I hope they can hook me up. See if I can get a Ryobi sponsorship. Like, I'll push your gear. Hook me up. Set me up with batteries. Because their batteries ain't cheap, man. Let me tell you what. Those fucking Ryobi batteries will set you back a pretty penny. Real fast. $100 a piece for the big ones. There you go. It's a clove cigarette. I don't know if you're supposed to inhale cloves, though. I think that kills you, right? Doesn't that give you, like, fiberglass lung? Alright, y'all. Let's make us up some sloppy seconds. We got our cup of love. We got our bag.
That's still cooling down. We'll throw some apatite, peridot, and garnet in there. Somebody called for garnet sand, I believe. They said, "Big Daddy, put some garnet sands in there." And as it happens, I can make that happen. I can do it in a cruel amount as well. There. That's a week's worth of garnet sand in one little cup. That's 1 week's ration of garnet sand. What else can we throw in here beside the gold? There you go. 1 tumble polished cut. Oh, that's basically finished. You just need to put a little fixture on that. You can make that a cool little pendant. But that's a little ocean pitcher stone that I polished. That'll go in there as well. Doesn't that look pretty on that garnet? Alright. Time to stop playing. There we go. Turn that on. Hello. Little metal boat. Tear it out. Alright. See what we got. Couple little chunkies. You're kidding me. On the dot? No way. Look at that. 0.100. Aww. I liked it better when it was on the zeros, all zeros. Alright. 103 grams of gold. 1/10 of a gram. Not bad. See, those pieces were a lot bigger than I think you're thinking they were. A lot more chunkier. But not too bad.
Now that looks really pretty. So there you go. That's tonight's sloppy seconds. God damn, that's some good pay dirt. Make sure you leave a comment on the page so that you can get entered in. Your chance to get some sloppy seconds. So what's the date? 6, 13, 22. Big daddy. All right. Now, make sure you did the thing. Click the thing if you haven't. Leave a comment. Click like. Come back. Click like over here because you haven't done that either probably. And in a couple minutes, we're going to find ourselves a winner of this wonderful pay dirt. I gotta say, I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want to go through it now. All right. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. One bag of our sloppy seconds ready to roll. Now, let us go to the thing so I can grab a link. Copy. All right. Come back to me for a minute. So there you go. 1/10 of a gram. Some nice ass pay dirt. Make sure you do your thing. Oh yeah, up here in the Pacific Northwest, there's tons of garnet in our pay dirt, in our good pay dirts, and they got lots of it up there. I mean, all the way up the coast. You know, even up in Nome, you dig down, you're gonna get some sweet ass garnet sand. So garnet is definitely a good indicator of somewhere where you're probably also going to be finding some gold. If you're finding that, black sands, garnet sand, pieces of garnet, the bigger the better. Keep digging, keep looking. You're in a good space, I think. Yep, yep. All right. Well, let's give away some pay dirt here, some sloppy seconds, and way over here. Go to the gall page. Now, just for reference, gold is going for about 1827, and as of right now, it is 1832. So not too bad. Hopefully, you had your money in gold, not in crypto, because crypto is taking a big fat shit toe all over it. And we're riding the roller coaster, brother. I hope you're in for a ride. Now, we're going to fetch ourselves some comments. Fuck it. Anything goes. No replies. No duplicates. And we have ourselves 41 comments. And let's pick us a winner. James Mexiel. Sorry if I slaughtered that, but let's go! Alright, congratulations, James. You are tonight's winner of the Sloppy Seconds. I will just need you to send me your address. And to that address there, digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. And I'll get this bag out to you, brother. Congratulations. Thanks for tuning in. And thank all of you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me here tonight. It's always a wonderful time. And I appreciate that you spend your Monday nights with me. And hell yeah. I hope you guys have a awesome week. And if you get the chance to get out to the rivers this week and this weekend, hope you find yourself some shiny. Send some pictures of it. We'll check that out. Otherwise, we will catch you here next weekend. And again next week, Monday night, when we're back here in the shed, BSing some more. So, alright, everybody. I hope you all have a good one. Peace.